All right, we are back live here. I believe we're going to have our national anthem, so we're going to take a commercial break due to copyright issues, and we will be back.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
eXp Realty agent Stephanie Rome is a proud sponsor of the Dixon Bulldogs. Give her a call at 573-528-9935 for all your realty needs. You can also reach her at stephanierome.exprealty.com or visit her at 945 Missouri Avenue in St. Robert by the front gate. The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at Dixon Athletic Booster Club. 2020 Frisco League Championship Tournament is brought to you by Post Pawn Shop of St. Robert. Give Dan a call for all your pawn shop needs at 573-336-3441.
How do you protect yourself and others from coronavirus?
Avoid touching your eyes, your nose, and your mouth.
Wash your hands often with soap and water for 20 plus seconds.
Clean and disinfect surfaces and objects.
Together, we can help slow.
So with that, the anthem is over, and we will have our... Oh, I don't know if they are the guests on the scoreboard, but we will have the Hornets come out first.
The Hornets on the scoreboard is the Laquey Lady Hornets. Starting number 1, Angel Beard. Number 2, Aurora Rice. Number 11, Alexis Shelton. Number 23, Briar Sayer. Number 32, Adrian Miller. Lakers coach from Michael Park. Now the Little Lady Bobcats. Number 3, Pilot Ingram. Number 13, Pilot Taylor. Number 14, Anna Sell. Number 20, Winter Murray. And number 32, Ivy Sloan. Lakers coach from Steve Frisco.
So starters announced, and settings have been redone. I had a little bit of lag on my video, so I had to cut it down a little bit. Licking comes in with I believe 2 wins on the season. They may only have 1. The Misha thing isn't not updated. However, Licking coming in as the 1 seed. Laquey coming in. So tip goes to the Cats. Lady Wildcats in white. Laquey in red. Laquey's home on the scoreboard, or on the scoreboard here. Laquey underneath. Second attempt. That is good. So first on the scoreboard is the Lady Cats. Lady Cats with another steal. Steve Rizzler during the next game should be on during the broadcast. Also, we have a guest, Caitlin Gamble, former Crocker Lion, should be my broadcast partner here in a little while, and Licking with another basket to make this a 4-0 ball game. Another steal by the Lady Cats. Another score, and with that, we're going to have a quick timeout. So we're going to have a full timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
eXp Realty agent Stephanie Rome is a proud sponsor of the Dixon Bulldogs. Give her a call at 528-9935 for all your realty needs. You can also reach her at stephanieRome.exprealty.com or visit her at 945 Missouri Avenue in St. Robert by the front gate. The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at Dixon Athletic Booster Club. So coming out of the timeout, the Hornets, a little bit of talking things over, maybe a little strategy change. Just going to see what our strategy change, see if that changes a whole lot here. Full court press by the Lady Cats. And we have a travel by the Cats, or by the Hornets. Sorry, I'm still adjusting a little bit of things, but a little bit of movement there. So Lady Cats underneath again, open three, pass that up, pass that three up. Looks like Laquey's looking for cuts to the basket. That three's up, that three's off target, and Laquey recovers it. And Laquey with 5'10", 6 foot for starters. So much tougher matchup for Laquey. They picked up a win over Stoutland, but Stoutland did not have this size compared to the Lady Cats. And another turnover for Laquey, so fourth turnover for the Lady Hornets. Tough matchup here in this game. This looks like on the Misha schedule, I know they Laquey beat St. James by 3 in Laquey the other day. And foul, so free throws coming for the Lady Wildcats. So another steal, currently 8-0, three-point shot off target. Another three, that three is good, so 11-0 early in the first quarter. Lady Wildcats so far doing a great job on defense. Laquey really just having a hard time getting the ball down court. This full court press is working very well. Laquey underneath, if she get it to her, but Laquey's able to get a hand up like a good lineman on a pass. And steal by the Lady Hornets. And that foul will bring up a couple free throws. Opportunity for Laquey to pick up the first points of the game. Laquey in the red and black, Laquey in the white. Laquey's got more traditional white uniforms this year. So lead cut to 10 points. And second shot, no good. Rebound, other way. Laquey drives, Laquey scores, and Laquey will get a free throw. So Abby Solon's on the drive. Just a second foul for Laquey, third foul of the game. Fouls we're not really hurting too bad on. And 14-1, we have a 13-point lead in favor of the Lady Wildcats. The winner will face the Crocker Lions in the next round. Crocker defeated Iberia in the 4-5 seed game. And my computer says it wants to update. Not this one, my Windows computer. So we have a player down. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back in 35 seconds. 2021 basketball season this year is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Teresa Stafford of Waynesville, St. Robert, Missouri. Give her office a call at 774-5900 for your next insurance quote, whether it's home, auto, or other coverage. For all your deer processing and other processing needs, check out Tom's Slaughterhouse on Highway A in Montreal, Missouri. Give them a call at 573-346-5233. They are open throughout the day for deer processing during deer season. They are a proud supporter of the Richland Bears and Lady Bears. So Anna Solon's being cared to on the court down there by Steve Risler. And later tonight, following this game, Richland will face Dixon. That is our game of the week, brought to you by Security Bank. Newburgh Lady Wolves will face the Plato Lady Eagles in the 2-7 seed. So the winner of those final two games will face each other. And we are going to take another 30-second break, and we'll be back after this. 2020 Frisco League Championship Tournament is brought to you by Post Pawn Shop of St. Robert. Give Dan a call for all your pawn shop needs at 573-336-3441.
How do you protect yourself and others from coronavirus?
Avoid touching your eyes, your nose, and your mouth.
Wash your hands often with soap and water for 20+ seconds.
Clean and disinfect surfaces and objects.
Together, we can help slow the...
So looks like she is being helped off the court there. Has an ankle injury, and she is being treated too. Once again, the next game will be the Richland Bears versus Dixon Lady Bulldogs in the Security Bank game of the week. Brought to you by Security Bank of Pulaski County, 3 convenient locations. So 16-1 lead, 15 points in the first quarter so far. Just strong defense coming out by the Lady Wildcats. Another steal. She's open. Probably not going to dunk it, but go for a layup. 2-point basket's good. And we're going to have a foul called on Licking. A little too much contact. And another foul. This time against Licking, so 2 quick fouls in a row for the Lady Cats. And inbounds underneath. So out of bounds. Back to Licking. Another 3, so 21-1. Math did not work out very well. And ball will sail out of bounds off that. So shot partially blocked. And I believe that's a turnover. A couple Lady Hornets got into it there. Looking and coming off of 2 Final Four appearances in the last 2 years. Last year there was state semifinal, or the state runner-up. Year before they were, I believe, took 4th place in the state. I believe they were defeated by Lutheran North a couple years ago, and last year they lost to a very respected Stratford team. That ball goes the other way. And shot for Laquey. Laquey's shot will go in. So 14-point difference. Pass underneath, double pass underneath, off target, rebound Laquey. Laquey coming out now with some strong defense. A foul on the Hornets. And it's a travel, so called a travel, not a foul. Pass underneath, and assist is good. 20-point lead. 1:50 to go in the first quarter. As always, we'll have our clock at the bottom for the final minute of the period. And travel against the Hornets. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And once again, thank you for all the sponsors, no matter what team you're supporting here. Without the sponsors, none of this can really happen. Three-point shot by Laquey, and that shot is good. So Solins with that shot, and once again, these girls, experience. They defeated a tough St. James team the other day. Last second shot in Laquey. That was a rematch from the districts, I believe. Ball back to the Wildcats. Wildcats drive underneath. She's fouled, and we have a jump ball. So good defense by Laquey there. Both these teams really coming in. Really aggressive. Laquey just the size, hard to handle. Laquey going for their 6th straight conference championship. Her 6th straight tournament championship. Last year they defeated the Richland Bears in a tough contest. Richland again, Richland is a 3 seed here, so we could have another Richland-Laquey matchup, and that will run the clock out. And I don't think anyone was paying attention to the clock, so we're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back after these sponsors. Security Bank of Pulaski County at their 3 convenient locations in Waynesville and 2 in St. Robert. Security Bank is a proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. They're also supporters of the Waynesville Tigers, among other area basketball teams. Give them a call at 573-451-2265 for all your banking needs. Security Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing opportunity lender.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone.
You have the skills.
Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Check out Alan Hilliard Sports for all the tournament updates and live video. Parts City Auto Parts is a proud sponsor of the Richland Bears and Crocker Lions. Check them out in Richland for all your parts needs. So welcome back. First quarter out of the way, and 28-3 in favor of the Lady Wildcats right now. And coming at halftime, we'll have the interview from Steve Risler about that I talked to him Saturday. And quick foul in favor, if I can find the interview. Come on. Trying to find the right file here. And that interview is queued up for halftime. Second game halftime stats, or will feature highlights from Saturday. Another three-point shot, so 28-point lead in favor of Laquey. And finally, the final game, I believe I have an interview with the Glendale girls coach. I may play for the final game, or I may do the halftime again. Three-point shot off target, offensive rebound, inside drive, off target again, third shot. Not on target. We're going to have a jump ball. So back to the Wildcats. Good offensive possession by Laquey. Just wasn't able to get in the hole. Good offensive rebounding. Laquey, another shot underneath. So lead extended to 30. If there's a 30-point lead at the fourth quarter, it's going to be running clock. We'll also have Steve Risler on during the first quarter of the next game, so stay tuned for that. 2-point shot is good, so Laquey not giving up yet. They are still fighting in this. As I mentioned last week, Laquey really improved a lot this season. They are showing a whole lot of, just growth and things like that. Improved on numbers. I mean, we have probably 5 girls on the bench for subs. Used to be they'd have 6 players. So Laquey, they're building their program. They're a young team. That will sail out of bounds. Last off Laquey, so Laquey will come away with it. One thing with this Lady Hornets team is, they're young. They're still learning a lot. I mean, they're coming out aggressive, though. Lady Wildcats, tough team to go against. I mean, this team has been to 2 Final Fours, most of these girls. And, they're facing Stratford. I think they faced twice. They faced Stratford during the regular season. On their schedule, they have Houston, Stratford, Richland, and Mansfield. All 3 of them were district champions last year. Stratford, a state champion. And Mansfield was a quarterfinal team. And then they got the Rolla Holiday Tournament. That is no slouch. The Rolla Bulldogs in that. And, among other teams, I think Lutheran North is in that tournament still. They were a Final Four team the last couple of years. Another 3-point shot. Low fouls in this half, though. 5 fouls total. These teams really doing a great job out here. And that shot is off target. So looking, slowing things down, extending the offense a little bit. Something I was watching some Australian women's basketball the other day, and I noticed they do like a 2-point guard set. And I'm curious to study that a little more of kind of that offensive thinking. Coming January, my youth Tigers will be competing. They are part of the YMCA basketball league in Waynesville, St. Robert area. They play at the middle school. I believe if you get a hold of the Fort Leonard Wood YMCA, you can still sign up. They are still needing coaches and players. So if you have a desire to coach or have any kids that want to play, it's 9 through 17-year-olds. So basically fourth grade through high school, something like that, third, fourth grade, whatever 9-year-olds is. So Lady Hornets, spreading out, really just looking for something. Remember, if you go to these games, tournaments, masks are required here when you come in and if you're moving around, but also, keep an eye out. And, like for instance, the tournament in Lutheran St. Charles is allowing no fans. Some of them require tickets if you go to Waynesville, so just check with the schools ahead of time if you have a kid playing on a team. Some don't have restrictions. Some do. It's, St. Louis County, those areas have a lot of restrictions. Some of the other areas, they don't mandate them, but they do have some restrictions. Lady Hornets, ball knocked loose by Laquey. Laquey gets it. Good pass down court. Second pass down court. Shot off target. And we're going to have a foul that's going to go against the Lady Wildcats. Just our 6th foul of the ball game. 4th for Laquey. Laquey, the visitors on the scoreboard. However, they're the home team technically. Mainly due to Laquey's name being on the scoreboard, which causes some confusion if you do it the other way. I think my team's championship we won and Tigers were on the scoreboard and we were the home team, or we were the visiting team, and we won our championship last year that way, so it definitely causes confusion. So, good decision to do it this way. Looking, nearly picked it off again. That will go out of bounds. Laquey almost on the drive, but Laquey had a hand down, able to get in there and slow that down. And be careful outside. The sun has already gone down, so be safe if you're out driving around. So Laquey looking to go under the basket, but Laquey just kind of stuffing that underneath. There's 3 girls there blocking the 2 inbounds. And stolen by the Lady Wildcats. 1-on-1. She will back it down. 3-point shot passed up. And assist, 40-5 now. So 2 minutes in the first half. So 8 different players have scored for Laquey now in the game. Laquey underneath. Try to get the block on Laquey. Laquey. So Sayers able to draw the foul, though, as Laquey nearly had a big block underneath on that, but Laquey was able to get to it. And free throw is good, so 8 points now for the Hornets. Big steal by Laquey, 1-on-2, down court, blocked by Laquey, and Laquey will get the ball inbounds under the basket. Three-point shot, going to be short, offensive rebound, ball's on the ground, and I'd say we have another jump ball back to Laquey. All 3 games will be live tonight, so be sure to share my Alan Hilliard Sports page, and they will all be on this page. So, Laquey slowing things down. Laquey to the corner, underneath, opportunity, shot up, and just rolled off the rim. Laquey with the rebound, Laquey the other way. Assist down court, and can't get the bucket. Laquey comes away with that rebound. Great defense by both players, under a minute now. So Miller can't get the three-point shot to fall. Why is that doing that? It's not supposed to go there. My computer's not cooperating. There we go. So 15 seconds in this half. It's 40-8 in favor of the Wildcats. Three-point shot, off target, offensive rebound, ball's loose. Laquey still has it. Another three, that is off target. So less than a second to go. We have 0.3 on the clock, and as soon as they touch the ball, this half will be over. At halftime, we'll have the interview from Saturday with Coach Steve Risler. And with that, the half will end, or the first half is over, 40-8 in favor of the Lady Wildcats, and we'll be back in about 9 minutes after halftime. All right, and we have a special guest up here in the American Family Insurance booth. I want to get rid of that graphic off the scoreboard so you can watch. We have Steve Risler, the coach of the Laquey Wildcats, or Lady Wildcats. So, Steve, how is things down in Texas County these days?
Pretty good. We opened the season with a really good win over a really quality St. James team, and we're just looking to build off that and get into this tournament action.
So, it looks like you will face Laquey to start out, and
Yep.
Laquey coming out with a really strong performance, one of the strongest in many years I've seen.
Yeah, I think they returned the majority of their players from last year. They got some long girls. The coach is playing a 1-3-1, and it really fits their personnel well. We'll just try to really try to pressure them and speed the game up. I think that'll be in our favor. But we're not taking anybody lightly. Most of the girls are here watching, and we'll go over and actually watch your broadcast and talk about stuff on Sunday night at practice, and hopefully we can advance to face the winner of this game on Wednesday.
All right, now the winner of this game will also be facing the winner of that game.
Yeah.
So
this
is another team. You don't want to look too far ahead, but you want to kind of know what's coming that direction at least.
Yeah. Crocker got off to a hot start. I'm not sure if they played yet. I know Iberia's played 2 and won both. They're kind of contrasting styles. Iberia's kind of big. They've got some big girls. They like to slow it down, play a bunch of different zones, play some junk, and then Crocker, Coach Mueller is one of the few coaches in the Frisco League that plays probably 100% man, and it looks like today he's put some wrinkles in it. They're doing some different things with off the full court and in the half court, looking to disrupt Iberia to try to keep it out of Hallie's hands in the paint. Like, you know, nobody's got an answer for her. If it gets inside to her, it's a bucket. So everybody's gonna have to figure out how to pressure them and, you know, keep them playing in a full court game instead of a half court game. So I feel like we have pretty good personnel. You know, we're deep and we're long. We've got some speed. So we're just trying to pressure everybody that we play.
Yep. And then of course Crocker coming out. Really a lot of defensive pressure to start an 11-0 run, and
yep.
kind of a slow second quarter.
See this right here, this wrinkle that I've never seen Rich play a 1-2-2 before. He's showing a little zone press, which is, you know, he hasn't done since maybe his days back with Plato way back when, you know, 2014-15. But yeah, it's a nice wrinkle. You know, they hadn't played yet, so Coach Austin didn't have a chance to see, you know, what he was going against, and Rich had a chance to watch Iberia play twice. So, you know, that can be a big advantage. I know Mueller spends a lot of time preparing his girls and watching his opponents play. I'll try to figure out their weaknesses, but, you know, you knew Iberia was going to answer. This is going to come down to the wire. We'll see which style prevails.
Iberia, a team that's improved quite a bit from last year. Last year they were a strong team, but they just, the record-wise, didn't show it. But you can see this year that they have strong defense and ability to score at times.
Yeah, you know, Paige Spencer, I think, is having a really good early start. I think other night she had like 26 points and 15 boards, which is very impressive. She's getting it done on the defensive glass, you know, and on offense. I believe it's number 11. And then you've got the big girl. With the big girl inside, you know, you've always got a rim protector. So eventually they're going to play, they'll probably get out of that 2-3, maybe go to a 1-3-1 or, you know, some type of stick and three. And they can take some gambles with their speed up front because they've got Hallie in the back protecting the rim. That's what I would do anyways.
Yep. And then coming away with really a lot of fouls in the first half, though 18 so far to start. But
yeah, well, you know, it's early season for the players. And it's also early season for the officials. You know, they've got to get into the groove also. So, you know, they got to decide what they're going to let happen. And it kind of happened last game too. I felt there was a lot of touch fouls called early, and then in the second half they really settled in, and you know, the girls were allowed to play a little bit more. But, you know, it's early season for them too, and, you know, everybody. Early season for you too, Alan. So you can mess up, and we'll forgive you for it.
Oh yeah. Now looking at your schedule over on my other screen there, you have Houston after the tournament. You have a rematch with Stratford, Richland.
Yep.
I mean, really 3 tough games in a row. Neither of those teams you can take lightly.
No, I mean, we're not. Houston is our first game after the tournament, and it's a rivalry game. So, you know, records go out the window there. We get to host this year, so we feel like we have a big advantage when we play at home. Then we get Stratford at home. Like, you know, everybody knows our history with Stratford, and then Richland. You know, hopefully, you know, they're loaded up. They return everybody, and, you know, that's gonna be tough. That week is not easy. Then we had Mansfield on the road, who came off a quarterfinal appearance last year and returned their best kids. So yeah, and then we go into that Raw Holiday tournament that's been stacked. You know, we're looking probably at one of the lower seeds in that. You know, they added Rockbridge recently. You know, Rolla's in that. A couple of teams from Kansas City area, a couple of teams from the Boot Hill area, and then Crocker got in late, so there'll actually be another Frisco League team in. But yeah, we're just trying to get our bearings, and hopefully we can do well and avoid the virus. Because our JV is hurt right now. We don't have the numbers because of the virus, but they are returning. I believe today is their first day back. Same with my JV coach, Terry Moncrief. She's been quarantined. So we should be full strength for the week of the tournament.
Yeah, I know COVID, it's delayed my basketball season, which I coach every year at the youth level, and we can't start till January.
Oh, at least you get to still play.
Yeah, that's got a lot of health measures the schools are imposing, which is good to kind of limit things of that nature.
Let's see what one is. He tried to run this at the end of the first quarter. They didn't execute. I bet it's going to Hallie. And it is.
Looks like that good inbounds underneath.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, that used to be the Gian Robinson play back in the day there at Waynesville.
Yeah. Coach Austin, I think he's about 3 weeks over where he could actually retire, but he likes this group at Iberia, and you know their junior high group won the Frisco League tournament, and you know he could stick around for a little while and win some games and pad his win total for his career if he chooses to, or he might go decide to sit on a lake somewhere and fish. I'd say it's 50-50.
Well, on a day like this, I don't know if I'd be at a lake or want to be in here right now. It's about 60 degrees outside and looking sunny. You can fish and watch the game at the same time if you want to out there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to use this today. Our boys coach is watching. He's back home in Laquey. What's up, Coach Ross? He's a 2 seed this year, so he didn't need to come watch the 8-9 or the 4-5 today, but that Dixon-Newburgh game I like the the kind of intrigue behind it with Coach Ray leaving Newburgh to go back to his hometown, and they match up first round. Should be emotions will run high there.
Both those teams, really good, strong teams also coming out. Dixon played Stillville last week and kind of had a tough game, but Stillville, good, strong team, boys and girls.
Oh, yeah. Stillville's got 2 great programs, and they'll stay Class 3, so we could see them. Their girls we played last year in the quarterfinals. Bang. Somebody's getting ready to hit a 3 right here. Nope. But, all right, Alan, I'll let you do your thing. I'm going to go write some more notes.
All right, man, we will see you on Monday for your game.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
eXp Realty agent Stephanie Rome is a proud sponsor of the Dixon Bulldogs. Give her a call at 573-528-9935 for all your realty needs. You can also reach her at stephanierome.exprealty.com or visit her at 945 Missouri Avenue in St. Robert by the front gate. The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at Dixon Athletic Booster Club. So coming out for the second half, Laquey will have the ball on their side of the court. We got a good picture on my end. I hope it's going through to YouTube that good on there. I don't know, though. I mean, it's coming out pretty clear on my phone. It's not quite as bright, but... So Lady Hornets... A little aggressive offense coming out. They're looking... Extended defense, though, by Laquey. Laquey will force the turnover. So Lady Wildcats with a 40-8 lead in after the first half. Three-point shot off target. Offensive rebound. Taylor with that shot earlier. And ball gets stolen by Laquey. Drive down court. Laquey will pick up the first bucket to this half. Come on, clear all my overlays. My graphics are not responding very well. They're misbehaving. And Turnover against the Lady Wildcats this time, so a little rusty coming out is Licking. It's double teamed by the Lady Cats. And steal by Licking, down court. 1 to beat, layup, it's good. It's a beautiful steal by the Licking Wildcats. And Licking out near half court, looking to probably set up a return pass there. They are we have a whistle down on that side. Must have been, not sure what happened there. Must have been last touch by Licking. Ball bounces around a little underneath. Wide open for Laquey. Laquey up, and Laquey with the shot off the assist. Good offense for the Hornets coming out this half. Looking. And that's going to be a foul on the floor against the Hornets, or against the Wildcats. So still Laquey ball. And inside shot, shot in, and Ingram will connect on that. Ball still remains Laquey. Bobbled around a little bit, however, looks like jump ball is called, and Licking will get the jump. So much better offense by Laquey this second half. Licking coming out a little slower. Licking, though, has a 30-point cushion, though, so they, really can kind of sail through this if they have to finish. And offense like that, the score could rise in a hurry, though. Underneath, stolen by the Lady Wildcats. Great play. She made good safety in football. That is tipped off the Hornets. Remains possession Laquey. Or possession Licking. Inbounds, lobbed up, stolen by Laquey. Both teams start with an L, so. And that is off target. We had a foul after the rebound. Licking had the rebound originally. So Murray pulled the rebound down. She got fouled. I believe Licking will still have the ball. We had mostly substitutions for the Licking there. 4 of them came out and subbed in, so Licking using their bench, keeping everyone fresh. Sometimes a new bench can really, speed up the game. 4 minutes in the third, offensive rebound, another attempt. That one's off target, out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats, Licking ball, or Laquey ball. So Medlock on the shot, just a little off target. Ball stolen, going back towards so almost able to get another layup there, but Laquey was there to disrupt it. And that shot is good for Laquey, so 3-point shot connects. It's really hard to stop a team that can shoot threes and is big, especially when the big girls can even shoot the threes. So Sayer unable to get the shot. Offensive rebound by the Hornets, though. Hornets continue to drive, skip pass, and shots blocked. Really picked off in the air. That ball is going to be loose. This is going to be a turnover back to Laquey. So under 3 minutes in the third quarter. There will probably be a running clock in the final quarter after I think it's 30 points. We have a timeout Laquey, so we're going to take a full timeout. So we will be back after a word from our sponsors. Security Bank of Pulaski County at their 3 convenient locations in Waynesville and 2 in St. Robert. Security Bank is a proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. They're also supporters of the Waynesville Tigers, among other area basketball teams. Give them a call at 573-451-2265 for all your banking needs. Security Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing opportunity lender.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Check out Allen Hilliard Sports for all the tournament updates and live video. Parts City Auto Parts is a proud sponsor of the Richland Bears and Crocker Lions. Check them out in Richland for all your parts needs. So Laquey coming out of the timeout. A little bit of, looks like offensive change here. They are spread out. And double team by Laquey underneath. Shot. And that is picked off by the Wildcats. Laquey had a good offensive set there, but Laquey just kind of like a good safety in football, just watching the quarterback's eyes and picking the pass off. And ball. 2 people fighting for it. Laquey came away with that ball. Laquey would have had a layup if they would have had it. And shots out of bounds at 1:58 in the third. So following this ball game, let people know we have our game of the week. That is Richland versus Dixon. Richland will be the home team and probably be wearing white. Dixon will be wearing red in the next ball game. Laquey open drive, shot, partially blocked. Back to the Wildcats. And Medlock will add to this lead, so 51-12 with a minute 12 to go in this third quarter. Banner's not up. There we go. Frisco League Tournament is sponsored by Post Pawn Shop. Coverage of this tournament is proudly sponsored by them. Be sure to see Dan at Post Pawn Shop by the front gate for whether you have something to pawn or, you know, other needs like that. He can take care of you and lead you in the right direction. Don't know about too much counseling, but he could probably lead you to a good counselor too if you need it. But he can definitely take care of all your needs. Down court, open, cross pass, assist, and the layup is good. So 56-12. Under 6 seconds to go. Laquey running out of time for the final shot. And the shot's up. So with that, we'll go and take a 1 minute break here, and Licking leads 56-12 over Laquey.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
eXp Realty agent Stephanie Rome is a proud sponsor of the Dixon Bulldogs. Give her a call at 573-528-9935 for all your realty needs. You can also reach her at stephanierome.exprealty.com or visit her at 945 Missouri Avenue in St. Robert by the front gate. The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at Dixon Athletic Booster Club. So getting ready for the final quarter here. This will be pretty much 8 minutes as the clock will continue to run. It's a 44-point lead right now in favor of the Wildcats. So it looks like Laquey is going to pick up this win, and later this week, we'll have Laquey and Crocker meet up in the girls' semifinal games. That will be probably Thursday or Friday. Might be Wednesday. I will have the schedules later on here. So Solons with the drive. Solons will add to the score. Licking really came out strong the first half. Second half, a lot of young players got in there. A lot of players, good development. Really, you know, these big games, for both teams, you can have opportunity to have both players, teams improve. I got my clock adjusted right, and steal by the Hornets. This looks like 6:20. We will probably have our next ball game tonight. So we'll put us a little bit ahead of schedule. Final game scheduled at 8 p.m. And out of bounds on that inbounds play, so looking at our schedule here, it'll be Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. will be the semifinal between Crocker and Licking. So Crocker, a very good team also. And that camera did not cooperate, but that did pick up a foul. Free throw off target. Rebound back to Licking, or Laquey. So Laquey will fall to 1-1 on the season, while Licking will go to 2-2. Subs come into the ball game. Multiple subs coming into the game. Tomorrow we have the boys contest, and we will have those matchups a little later tonight. We're going to have a foul on the floor. That foul's against Laquey. So 4.5 minutes left in this ball game. And inbounds goes up, and inbounds goes in. It's looking like a very good contender come district time for probably Class 3. I don't see them going to Class 4, and I don't see them dropping to Class 2. So they could have a Stillville matchup. There could be possibly a St. James matchup in there. However, with Missouri going to 6 classes, things can really change a lot depending on where they go. Districts haven't been released yet. Dixon and Laquey probably will be Class 2. Richland most likely will stay Class 2. I would imagine Iberia, Plato. Most of these teams will probably be Class 2, but Licking has been Class 3 along with Dixon in the past. And pass across. It's like Laquey Licking with the 3, off target, offensive rebound, and a lot of people in there on that rebound. Foul's probably going to be against Laquey. Tell you what, 2 teams of the same name can be very confusing sometimes. So Wildcats still have possession of the ball, tipped out of bounds by Hornets. Once again, thank you everyone for sponsoring. Thank you everyone for supporting these teams. Thank you, parents, for bringing them in practices and things like that. Because without, the parents, none of this can really happen. Games like this, great time for development. The ball somehow stays in bounds. Laquey comes away with it. So Lady Hornets will move into the 3rd place bracket now, I believe. Nope, they will move to the semifinal bracket. Stolen. My camera is being a little odd there. So Laquey will move to the Licking will move to the semifinals here. And Laquey will move on to face hold on, we got some typos here. I think Iberia. I believe they'll face Iberia. So they will. And that game is Friday at 4 p.m. And inbounds is good for the Hornets. So clock running out, and Licking will come away with a victory. 3-point shot, off target, rebound, Laquey. I'm sure in French it's called Laquey, is what I was told. We just call it Laquey around these parts. Inside shot, and Laquey closing this game out with some pretty good offense. However, the Looking Lady Wildcats will come away with a victory here at 66-16 for a final. It's a final first round game, 66-16, and thank you for joining us here. So with that, we will update our scores here. And once again, thank you for joining us. Congratulations to the Looking Lady Wildcats. And they will play Wednesday. Lakeway will play Friday. We will see you here in about 10-15 minutes for the Richland versus Dixon girls game.
There's a way to stop the spread of coronavirus. There's a way to protect others. There's a way to keep your family safe. New York figured it out. The answer weighs less than an ounce. It's not a heavy lift. Be New York tough. Mask up, America.